Shut up. Go.
Billions of dollars a year get spent on governmental assisted programs in Texas. Now, that's good, but with all that billions of dollars that gets paid for by the taxpayers. Now, I'm going to propose that we legalize medicinal and recreational use of marijuana in our state. Well, let me explain how that's going to help boost the money going towards these governmental programs. I want to take Colorado as an example, as it's been since the first of the year, the only state to legalize medicinal and recreational use of marijuana. I'm going to give you the information about the money and time spent fighting marijuana and how we would be able to save it. And then I'm going to bring all that into our state and I'm going to Texasize it and give you an example of the estimated amount of money that we would possibly be able to bring in each year. And as I said, in Colorado, the voters themselves voted on a 12.9% sales tax and a 15% excise tax. That was brought in by Rodin's report when he was explaining what was going to be required to have it legalized. Now, with all that tax money coming in, Hickenlooper explained it to where it was going to be $134 million a year brought in by taxpayers just for legalizing medicinal and recreational use of marijuana. That is a lot of money to bring in. One of the problems that we also have is there's a lot of money and time going out to fight marijuana. Miko shared in his report that in the United States as a whole, 900 million people roughly are arrested for marijuana charges. Just the marijuana charges themselves are costing taxpayers $9 billion a year. This is a lot of money. Now, Marijuana Policy Project, when we're focusing in on Texas, in 2012 alone, there was 72,000 people arrested on marijuana charges. That sounds bad, but 98% of those arrested on marijuana charges was simply on possession. No criminal acts, no theft or anything. That is a lot of money wasted on time-consuming happenings. So, with the amount that Colorado's bringing in, and the amount that we're spending on marijuana fighting it, if we bring all of that into Texas, and we're going to Texasize it, the 2013 census said that Colorado had 5.2 million residents. Those 5.2 million residents are bringing in the $134 million worth of tax money. In Texas, in 2013, the census said that we had 25.5 million people. That's 5 times the amount of people that Colorado has. We take the $134 million and multiply it by 5, and you almost have $750 million just brought in from tax revenue. That, and if we take the money that we're spending to fight marijuana and the time that it takes, we will be looking at almost $1 billion of extra money a year brought in to just Texas alone to help with our governmental programs. Now, as I explained with the Colorado, their money they're bringing in, I explained with the money and time that is being spent that we would be able to save if we legalized it, and then I Texasized it and brought it into where it was estimated with the size of Texas how much money we'd be able to bring in through taxes and cutting the fighting of the legalization of marijuana down. How much money we'd be able to bring in for our government programs. What I want is the next time that you go to vote here in the state of Texas and you look on the ballot and there is a box there that says that yes you want to vote for or no you want to vote against the legalizing of either medicinal, recreational, or both, I would like you to look at that box and take a second and think of the almost $1 billion worth of money that we can come in a year in Texas if you just simply check yes. Thank you.